Hey y'all, it's CMH with CMH Mobile Notary Services coming to you to talk to you about becoming a loan signing agent, which is golly, y'all be y'all be waiting on me. Okay, to talk to you about how you too can work as a loan signing agent within your state. What you need to do to become an independent contractor as a loan signing agent. And what we do is we close out mortgage loans. We travel to meet with the borrowers, signers, either at their home or their workplace or restaurant, if they're allowing you to do that, library, or whatever they choose to meet us to get their documents signed to close out their loan. As part of the closing process, I should say. Okay, so that's what we do. So first and foremost, you were gonna have to have some form of mobile transportation. You got to be able to get to where you need to be, because in this business we don't see people at an office, not our office. We're not supposed to, okay? And we do meet people at banks, at the realtor's office, at the some people meet the signers at the title company, at the title company's office. It all depends on what has set up when they send out the notification that they are in need of your services. So, anywho, and you can make in this business, you can make anywhere from $75 per appointment to $250, $300. Okay, it depends on who is hiring you and where they want you to go to do the closing. All right, but you get to, well, you need to have an inkling. You need to set up your fees and whatnot. But some of these little companies, they just tell you what they pay, and you just have to say yay or nay. Okay, so that's how the process rolls. You have to first and foremost be a notary public. And listen, I'm just chatting. This is Q&A for tonight. This is Q&A for tonight. So whatever questions you have, go ahead and put them in the little chat session down here. It is my aim to only be here for an hour. I say that every time. But you know what? I am going to set my clock so that I would know. Okay, my little alarm. So I would try to stay on track. Okay, I popped on this morning, and lo and behold, I think we end up being on here for 2 hours and whatnot. Y'all, I didn't even know today was a holiday. That's how hard I have been working. All right. So welcome, everyone. Welcome. This is CMH with CMH Mobile Notary Services, and I will be flying the plane today. No, y'all, I just love to laugh and have fun. So anyway, one of the things on a lot of my, I got somebody texting me, y'all. On a lot of my videos, what I've been putting on there, you guys will see this little advertisement that I have, and I know you can't read it, it's backwards, but I'm going to read it for you. Okay, so this is what you normally see on the little videos or something along this line that says that loan signing agent, you could possibly make anywhere between $50K to $60K part-time. Okay, but just remember that you are in business, you're working for yourself, and you have to go out and boom up that business. So getting your name out there so people can find you and start knocking at your door, blowing up your phone. Well, they ain't gonna knock at your door per se, not really. Okay, figure of speech. They will be blowing up your phone either by text or by email, or they'll be calling you to Pam Henderson. To request your services for doing loan closings in your area. Okay. Now, what I normally cover on my TikTok lives when I am doing a structured little presentation, okay, I normally cover how to get started, the credentials that you would need to become a loan signing agent. I also talk about, I gotta put my little thing over here. I don't have my glasses on. Trying to look cute and can't see. Okay, free training resources, fee setting and setting your service area. And I also give you some places that you can work, okay, that you can sign up to start getting business coming to you. Now, I have also provided the same information, just little bits and pieces on videos here on TikTok. Okay, so if you would click the follows button, all my videos will come and it will populate over to your follow page. It will populate over to your follow page, and you'll be able to view them that way. The other thing is that I have a YouTube channel where I've already put some of the replays of the lives over there. I don't put all of them, and in those is what those are the topics that I cover over there. So you can go over there and sit through the replays of the lives. I have it on a playlist. You can click playlist and it'll come up on my YouTube channel. You can see where I have TikTok shorts, TikTok 3-minute videos, and I also have the TikTok lives. Once you click on that, you'll get a playlist of the TikTok lives. They are dated, okay? They are dated. Now, the ones where you see me just sitting up, just talking like this, I think, let's see, September, August, I was talking. I had my little checklist here that I was just kind of talking about. And then when you get down to the ones where you're seeing the laptop up, that is the one where I'm going through a presentation, okay, and whatnot with all those different topics where you can see what I am talking about, okay, and whatnot. The information is there. And the reason why I end up doing that is because I was having a lot of people in the little chat section going, hey, what'd she say? What was the name of the, what on over there on Notary, on YouTube? And whatnot. So that's why I started doing the presentation thing. So I think I have enough of those over there where you can go over there and just at your leisure watch one of those, one of my replays of from the live from, I think I stopped putting them over there last month and whatnot. But anyway, you can go over there and just sit at your leisure. You can take notes. You can fast forward when you get tired of me telling my little jokes and laughing and carrying on and going off topic or being distracted by something and whatnot. You can fast forward until you to get me back on track. Okay, when you go on live, you just got to sit through it. How about that? Or just walk away for a minute or just whatever. So anywho, so that's the difference between what's over here on TikTok and what's over there on the YouTube channel. The main difference is there are some, not all, of the TikTok lives over there. The ones that I put over there, I put them over there because there's something in it that was different than the other. And so probably towards the end, you'll probably get something a little different. It might look the same at the beginning, but towards the end when people get there, I'm answering questions and whatnot, somebody asked a question that brought out something that wasn't, haven't been asked before. We haven't discussed it. So, and whatnot. So that's the difference over there. Okay. But here we are today. And so what we're doing is just answering questions, because I am getting a lot of new followers. Welcome, welcome, welcome over here where the girl wears the Tina Turner hair and loving it. Okay. Sometimes she's dry. Sometimes she's really more stuff. So anyway, welcome. And I am just here to chat. What I'm doing is sharing with you the path that I took to become a loan signing agent. And I'm sharing with you some knowledge that I learned along the way in hopes that you won't fall into these same struggles, the same struggles that I fell into, okay, because I didn't have anybody. I didn't even know about TikTok until this year, okay, a couple of months ago, as a matter of fact, and whatnot. So I had never heard of it and stuff. So I didn't know. I didn't have anybody. I was relying on the Facebook groups and YouTube, okay, for to learn what was going on, what I needed to know, and all of that. So the more I learned, the more I tweeted my business and whatnot and stuff. So when I first started, I was working 3 jobs, okay? And then when I started this, hey, Mature 55, when I started this, there was 4 jobs that I was working, with the aim for this to take over and replace all the other ones. And hallelujah, God made that happen, okay? So I started in 2017, 2019, the end of March 2019. And what really happened is that I was sitting with this lady, I called her the little old lady and whatnot. And unfortunately, she died in the month of March. And that was the last job that I needed to just end. And so after she passed away, then I had all my time free. The other 2 jobs I had already, I wasn't doing them anymore by that time. And so when the little old lady died and whatnot, I was able to have all my time free to do this. And so I have been working full time as a loan signing agent since then, up until now. Okay, so full time since March 2019 to present. Okay, so anywho, but you get out of it what you put into it. Okay, and that's what you got to keep in mind. So, like I said, the very first thing that you need to okay, so Mature 55, y'all, I love her. She has been with me since the beginning, and I think she just got certified and whatnot. So this is the thing, I'm trying to tell you guys. I'll tell you how I went about doing it, but then I'm going to tell you how I think that you should go about doing it. Okay? All right. So what you will be tempted to do, like most people, including myself, is once you get all your credentials, you're going to start uploading them right into the database. Now, I do know that SnapDocs have to verify all your credentials, and that's a process. 1, 2, maybe 3 days at the max, okay, and whatnot, before you get verified, all right? And then it might take a little bit longer if you decide to have your money that you make through SnapDocs directly deposit into your account. Okay, so I think they are the only ones that do. Oh, excuse me. Oh God, Jesus! I think I got some. I just finished eating, and so yeah. Anyway, so I think they're the only ones that take you through that verification process. I don't know what that's all about, but they do. Okay. So anywho, it's free for you to sign up there, and it's not free for the companies that, solicit your service through SnapDocs. So anyway, what you will be tempted to do is go out there and start loading your credentials and whatnot, and doing your Google business page, Google reviews, or Yelp, or whatever. And what's going to happen is these people are going to start calling you. You're going to get people calling you from the community that want you to notarize documents. You're going to get realtors. You're going to get lawyers. You're going to get a bunch of people calling you for loan document stuff and non-loan document stuff. Okay, so, and it's up to you if you want to make that money and whatnot for non-loan document stuff. Okay, so, but let me tell you what's going to happen is, once you get on that phone with them, they're going to say, hey, I'm looking for a notary. Are you a notary? Because that's what they do to me, because I just go, hello. I don't do, hey, you've reached CMH Mobile Notary Service. I don't do any of that. I just go, hello. And they was like, yeah, I'm looking for a notary. And I'm like, yes, that would be me. And whatnot. So then they go on and they say, hey, if it's a loan situation, okay, they're going to go, hey, I'm from such and such company, and I have a refinance in your area that needs to be done. We're looking for somebody to do it and whatnot. And hey, they ain't going to say, look, they ain't going to say I'm putting a phone on hold. They're not going to say they're looking for a loan signing agent, okay? Everybody just know they need a notary. Okay, all right. So I'm looking for a notary to close out a loan. Is that something that you can help us with? Well, yes, of course. I have my certification in that. Yes, and whatnot. Okay, so here's the deal. They're located here. We need you to go there at this time on this date. And, for refinance, we require, on all of our documents, we require you to print 2 copies of those documents. And for this particular one, the lender is requesting that we get full scan backs. How much do you charge for that? Okay, so this is what you got to be prepared to answer. How much do you charge for that? Okay, everybody's going to ask you that. The general notary people, the non-loan closing people that's calling you, yeah, I just did one for a guy. I have this document. It only requires 1 signature. How much would you charge me to notarize it and whatnot? So that's what they're going to be asking you. How much? How much? How much? How much? How much? And so you've got to have an idea of how much you are going to charge for your service. And if you don't have an idea, then that's where you're going to get snagged for whatever they want to pay you, okay, if you don't have any idea, if you don't have an inkling of an idea. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Before you get to advertising your business like any other establishment, any other business, any other store, before they put up that open sign, they first price their product. They price their services. So now I'm going to tell you something. I don't post it. None of my prices, what I charge, is not on my website. You can't find it nowhere. They must call me if they want to know. Okay? But I do. I know. And if you want to know, you must call me to find out, because it's not on my website. I don't post my fees on my website. Okay? But when you are uploading your credentials on these different platforms, Material 55, I haven't forgotten about you, baby. And if it takes me a while to come back around, I'm giving you the long version. I'm answering your question, the long. you know. Okay, and I got you right up here in my face, so I know, oh yeah, she did ask me a question. So anyway, when you are uploading your credentials to these different platforms, okay, they are going to ask you how much do you charge for refinance, for seller's package, the purchase package, the buyer's package, which is the same. Purchase and buyers, first-time buyers, is the same, okay? For loan modification, for the HELOC, and so on and so forth. So this is what I'm telling you is that, hey, don't get caught by surprise when these people are asking you for your fees. So first and foremost, you need to figure out how much you're going to be charging people for your service, okay? At least have a inkling of an idea what you're going to do, because they're going to ask you. They're going the people that are calling you. Sometimes I get asked that question through an email and whatnot, and sometimes through a text. Yeah, through a text. But the ones like SnapDocs and whatnot, those little people, they're going to tell you, hey, this is we got a job assignment here, and it's paying this much, full scan backs or no scan backs. They're not going to disclose to you the exact address until after they'll give you the exact location once the job is yours. When they send you over that confirmation email, then it's going to disclose the name of the person and the address of where it's located. Okay, when they call you, they just going to say, hey, it's in Montgomery, Alabama in the 36116 zip code. That's all they're going to say, okay, and whatnot. And that it's a refinance, and then you need to print 2 copies, and you need to do full scan back. And listen, if they don't tell you all that information, then you can ask them. Just go ahead and ask them, y'all. Just go ahead and ask them, hey, because listen, you want to make sure that both, you and the person that is hiring you, that's making the phone call or whatever, are on the same page. So I always just go ahead and ask them, do I need to make 2 copies? And sometimes they act like I'm the dumbest person on the earth. Yeah, everybody wants you to make 2 copies. Not everybody, baby. Not everybody. Okay, so anyway, I mean, if everybody wants you to make 2 copies, I wouldn't be asking you that. But yeah, okay, so anyway, but you want me to do 2 copies. All right, well, I got that. And you want full scan back. Now, sometimes they want full scan backs, and sometimes they just want certain documents scanned back. Okay, so you need to make sure you have clarity, okay, and whatnot. You can even go as far as asking them, can you tell me how many pages that package carry, and is it ready, or am I gonna be waiting? You can also ask if it's far down the road, like next week. You can say, hey, can I am I going to be able to get that the day before, no later than the day before? Okay, that's acceptable. That's acceptable. Now they might, everybody in this business lies. Okay, you heard it right here. On CMH Notary Service Live. Okay, everybody in this business lies. And guess who they going to lie on? They going to say the notary did that. The notary didn't do this. The notary, lost the document. Well, the notary, she said she got them, but, now she's saying that she didn't get the package. So, we sent it. You didn't get it. Okay, so anyway, just know everybody lies. In this, they lie. So, anyway. So you can ask them, and it's good that you ask them right up front, okay? So that, Okay, so anywho, that's the deal with that. So, how long did it take me? Not long. Okay, I'm going to tell you the hardest thing that you're going to have regarding getting job assignment is mastering, they're going to do those text blasts, and they're going to do email blasts, and you got to be quick to get it. Okay, and listen, let me tell y'all something now. This thing, Don't be sitting up there waiting, well, I'm trying to see if I got it. Okay, it happens real fast. It happened real fast. If you got it, you're going to immediately get an email confirmation saying you got it. So if you're sitting there waiting past immediately, what is that on the clock, okay? If you waiting past immediately, more than likely you didn't get it, okay? But you're going to get another opportunity to master that skill, okay, to get it. That's how you got to look at it. Dog, when you're playing computer games and whatnot, it's like that. You got to master that skill to get it. But the more you get your information out there and whatnot, you're going to graduate to coming off of some of the amps, maybe not all of them. When I first got started, I was getting the mass majority of my business through SnapDocs, meaning you looking at somebody who mastered it. I mastered it, girl. Okay. And whatnot, right? So, anywho, yeah. So I was getting the mass majority of my jobs through SnapDocs. Well, nowadays, I really don't get any of my jobs through SnapDocs. But like I said, I'm working full time. I have companies that when they have work in this area, they call me. Now, I don't ask, not yet. I'm still hoping. Not yet. I'm still believing God. Not yet. I'm not working directly for anyone locally, okay? My work comes from people who live here or in my service area, and they have gone online with their bank, and they utilize a mobile notary, and so when they have business in my service area, they either call me or they email me. Okay, they either call me, some of them text me and whatnot, but the mass majority of them is going to pick up the phone. Because they know me now, and they like, hey, Cheryl, this is Josh. Here at such and such company, I have one for you. Okay, do you travel over to here? But of course, Josh, I do. Okay, so that you're going to graduate to that, and that's, you want that, okay, but you want to get out of that rat race of this, and that's what I called it. It's like the company was throwing out a piece of cheese, okay, and we're the rats, and we're fighting over that one piece of cheese, okay, and whatnot. After what you're gonna graduate from that, okay. Some of y'all more sooner than others because you are going to figure it out how to make the connection to where you are getting your jobs directly working for somebody local, okay, and they are, you are going to be the go-to notary and whatnot. So, it all depends on how you market yourself, what you're willing to do to get that work and whatnot. So Alabama is not an attorney state, but sometimes I feel that it is. And the reason why I say that is because most of the real estate attorneys here, they already have their notary that they use. Most of the title companies, of course, are connected to the real estate people, and the real estate people already have their attorney and their notary that they use. Okay, most of the mortgage companies already have their title company and their realtor or whatever, and they already have their notary that they use. So, it's kind of on lockdown like that over here. But like I said, I've been working full time, okay, since 2019, and God has yet blessed me, even though I'm not getting direct work from anyone here locally in Montgomery, Alabama. Okay, so Mature 55, I hope I answered your question. So, yeah. All right, let me see what you're saying. First you said, hey, and you said, I understand that and got you. Okay, what Facebook groups do you find most helpful for networking and information? I recommend that you join There's 3 Facebook groups that I recommend that you join. Okay, I recommend that you join one that is specifically for your state, and then I recommend that you join one, at least one, that is non-state specific. That is where it's open for all notaries, loan signing agent, notary signing agent, which is the same. Okay, and whatnot. And the reason why I recommend that you do that is because you're networking and you're learning more from a more wide range of notaries, not just the people within your state. Now, for those of you who are in the attorney states, I don't have my list in front of me. Golly, just when I thought I had my act together. Those of you who are in the attorney state, got it. Those of you who are in attorney states, you definitely need to seek out people, because you can be a loan signing agent. You can work as a loan signing agent. It's just life for you is different for those who are not in an attorney state. Okay. All right. So the other Facebook group that I recommend that everybody, okay, join. All right. Is the Deadbeats Signing Facebook group. Deadbeat Signing Companies Facebook group. Okay. And the reason why I recommend everyone go over there is because they talk about this stuff in all the Facebook groups. But that Facebook group is specifically for people for reporting companies that will hire you and not pay you. You will have to chase them, hence deadbeats, like deadbeat dads and whatnot. You will have to chase them for your money. And so the reason why I recommend that you go over there is because Miss Brenda Stone, who started that group, she's out of Texas, she started that group. She keeps an updated list of those companies. So immediately when they approve you to be part of that Facebook group, head directly without stopping, okay, without, how did it go, Monopoly, goes straight to jail, don't pass go, or whatever, I don't know. So, but y'all, I'm always trying to quote something, don't even know what it is. I only got part of it, okay, so, but y'all know what I'm talking about, okay, immediately go straight past the alcohol aisle down to, you're going to hang a left, where they sell the eggs. Go to the file section of that Facebook group and get the latest list and print it out. Okay, so what you going to do with that? Okay, what you want to do with you being new, okay, every time you get a job through SnapDocs, okay, or any of the other platforms, or even if they text you or call you, okay, and I don't care if you have to say, I'm sorry, can you repeat the name of your company again and whatnot? I know you told me already, but can you, I'm sorry, there's something going on. Can you repeat that? Because you want to be, while they talking, you want to be able to check and see if their name is on that list. And yes, I'm telling them this, all you people, yeah, because I know y'all can see me and I don't know who I'm talking to. So, yeah. All right. Yes, I'm spilling the tea over here about y'all. Okay, so this is how you handle this little situation. You can tell, if you're talking to them, just immediately say, oh, you know what? I'm booked. I'm not going to be able to do that for you. And when they're going to say, okay, and hang up. All right. But if they email you or you get it through SnapDocs, what you want to do, what you don't want to do is tell them, oh, your name is on the Deadbeat Signing Company list. I don't want to work for you. Are you serious? How dare you? Okay, all right, you don't want to do that. Please don't do that, okay? I'm so glad this is being recorded, because if y'all try, well, that's what you told us to do. No, I didn't, and I got evidence, okay? So anyway, here's what you want to do. You want to just say, hey, just send, go into the little chat section or send them an email or call them up or whatever you want to do. Say, hey, I just got this assignment. from you guys. Can you please reassign it, because I just checked my calendar and I am just I have a conflicting appointment. You know, I'm gonna be watching Law and Order at that time. But whatever, don't tell them that. Just tell them you got a conflicting appointment, and y'all, they gonna reassign it. They just gonna reassign. So, and this is what I'm trying to save you guys some heartache, because I don't want to get over there and see. Well, I don't know who I'm talking to, so you know, if you fall and be over there talking about, y'all, this company, they didn't pay me and whatnot. No. I know I told that girl to get that list and throw that thing right on back. And what, but you know, it's up to you, you know, and whatnot. But that's the chatter that's going on over there. So just kind of hang out over there, even after you get the list. Hang out over there, because here's the deal: they share everything in these Facebook groups. Okay, so in regards to this particular topic, what you're gonna find is that what they're gonna do, people who don't know to go get the list or don't want to go get the list and whatnot and stuff. So when they first get there, they stopped on aisle at the cash register, okay, asking somebody some questions and whatnot. Where is such and such, and how? What about this and what about that? That's what they do. So they are coming in the group and they are just saying, "Hey, I just got this assignment from, you know, company X, Y, and Z. Have y'all had any problems with this? They're out of such and such city and state. Can anybody tell me if they had any problem?" And you know, people gonna chime in and they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, that's a good company. That's good. I haven't had any problems with them." Well, you want to make a note of that company if they said it's all good. It's clear. It's clear. They not on the list. Ain't nobody said anything and whatnot. Or if they come back and say, girl, I've been trying to get my money from them since January. Okay, you want to steer clear. Send it back. Just send it back. Okay. I don't care if they're paying you $200. Please send it back. Because listen, okay, if people have been having problems, you are not going to be the exception. Send it back, please. But it's up to you. It's up to you. So anyway, that's the deal about the Facebook group. And again, that was the long answer to your question, but I hope I answered it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes, ma'am. You are right. They will lie on you. Exactly. They'll throw you under the bus so quick and fast. Yep. So quick and fast. Okay. So attorney states. Let me tell y'all who they are. I did a video. Everything I'm talking to you guys about, yeah, I did a video on all of this. Okay. All right. So, what is this? What am I talking about? Material 55. What am I talking about? No. Okay. Let's see. Attorney states. These are the attorney states: Connecticut, Delaware, Georgia, Massachusetts. Don't come for me. I know I'm pronouncing that right. It is what it is. Okay. Massachusetts. Okay. New York, South Carolina, South Dakota, Vermont, and West Virginia. Okay, so like I told you guys, at least I think I told you. Okay, what I do, I refer everyone over to the National Notary Association, and here's why. Here's why I do that. It's because when you go over there on their website, which I have a link on my website. Okay, you can just in the bio here. There's a link for my website, and there is on my website, you can find a link for the National Notary Association. I don't work for them. I'm not being sponsored by them. This is just the path that I took. Remember I told you I'm sharing the path that I took, and I'm sharing with you guys some things that I learned along the way. Okay, so National Notary Association is where I got my certification. Okay, I got my bond from over there, my E&O insurance, my background screening, and I got my certification course over there. And yes, I am a member of the National Notary Association, where I get all the benefits of being a member. I am also listed on signingagent.com, which is their database of all the people. I think you have to be a member or have taken their course and pass to be able to be listed in the signingagent.com, and that's just another database where the the title companies, the lenders, and the signing services go to find notaries in your area. Okay, so I refer people over there because you will be able to find out at a just a click of the button what your state requires of you to become a notary, and then you will also be able to find out what National Notary Association will charge you for taking the course. It's different from state to state. Remember, I don't work there, so I can't answer y'all why. Okay. Okay. And you can call them and ask them any question without being a member, okay, regarding becoming a loan signing agent and what. Okay, because they are the experts. They have been around since 1957. Okay. They have been around since 1957. How I know that? It's on their website. Yeah, no, I'm a smarty pants. I'm bright like that, but yeah, it's on it for real. It's on their website. Yeah, and I believe when the real estate industry or the mortgage industry decided that they was going to utilize Notary Public to close out these loans, you know, create this thing they call loan signing agent, and nobody really knows what loan signing agent is. They just call you notary and whatnot. But anywho, yeah. So I believe that they were the first one. If they were one of the first ones or the first one to put together a loan signing certification course. Okay, so they have done their homework and finding out what your state requires of you to be a notary public, and they also have done their research regarding, remember I mentioned their attorney states over here. When you click on your state, in case you forget, okay, what is attorney states, or which states are attorney state. When you click on your state, it's going to, if you are an attorney state, it's going to have a little blur about that at the top of that page. When you click on the tab that says become a signing agent, and when you get on that landing page, you will click over on it's a drop down button that shows all 50 states. You will choose your state, and if you are an attorney state, it's going to give you a little blur. Now, you want to know how I know that, right? Remember I told you I've been on their website. Because I have to know, because I get over here and you guys be asking me 5 million questions. So y'all working me. You are really, really working me over here. All right, so this is a little, let me see if I can get it. It's better. Yeah, see, this is what I pieced together. This is over on the little presentation over on the YouTube channel. Yeah, I think it is anyway. So I did like a cut and paste of each little attorney state and what it says. Okay, so for each state, you'll see the little right at the top of that tab for your state. It'll say something about being an attorney state. If you click on Alabama, you're not going to see that. You're not going to see that. And I'm going to tell you, I've had realtors, I've had attorneys, I've had a bunch of people tell me that Alabama is an attorney state. Like I said, it feels like one, but it's not. It is not. So, anyway, yeah. Alrighty. Let me see. I think I got everybody. Let me see what my little clock is saying. We got 19 more minutes, y'all. Let's see what else. Y'all not asking any questions, so let's see what else I want to. I've already talked to you guys about the importance of setting your fees. Your service area is how far do you want to travel to for business, okay, to service people and whatnot. So my this is my recommendation to you, but y'all know y'all can do whatever you want to do, right? Okay, so my recommendation to you, until you feel comfortable with those documents, you are doing closings and you are not having to go back for signatures or initials or correction of any kind, okay? Not even something that you made an error on, and they're wanting you to do an all-purpose acknowledgement form because you didn't sign something or you didn't put your stamp on something. So until you feel real comfortable with those documents, I say stay close to home. Because if you make an error and you have to go back and that error is your fault, okay, you failed to get a signature, you failed to get an initial, you're going back on your own dime, okay? But if it's something that the title company made an error about, they will pay you to go back, okay? They will pay you to go back. So that's my recommendation. Kind of stay close to home, before you decide you want to branch out. Stay close to home. The other thing to prevent that is supposed to, anyway, of you having errors, everybody strongly encourage you before you leave, okay? After let me scratch that. Okay, deleting. Okay, so after you finish executing the documents, what you want to do is sit there and go through those documents page by page. Okay, making sure that everything is good to go. One of the things that they really, really, really stress that you want to make sure that they're writing the dates where it is legible. Okay, you want to make sure they sign those documents the way that they're supposed to sign them. You want to make sure that they initial the way they are supposed to initial. Now, let me tell you what I mean about that. Okay, I have had people on more than one occasion. We get to the mortgage document or any document that requires them initialing it, and they have been signing their name, first name, middle name, and last name with and first name, middle name, and last name all throughout the document. But when they get to initialing, they initial just give me their first initial and their last initial. No, sweetie pea, I need first initial, middle initial, and last initial. So now we got to do something really weird. We got to line through it. You got to initial, okay? And y'all know they only need, and I have to tell them this, y'all don't have to tell them too. When you're making a correction, you line through one time. None of this scratching out, trying to cover up. And no, absolutely no, we don't use white out. Don't buy it. You ain't going to use. These are legal documents. Absolutely not. You cannot do that. Okay. So, you strike through it one time, and then you put your initials. So here we are. We're lining through initialing it so that you can put your initials there correctly. Ain't that a hot mess? It's a hot mess. But listen, another way that you can make sure the documents are accurate is every time you hand them a document and they're supposed to do what you told them to do in regards to signing, when it comes back to you, before you put it face down in the pile, just take a look at it and see if they did it the way that they were supposed to do it. Because otherwise, when you take that last look, you're probably gonna have a lot of them that you got to have them redo. y'all. Okay. So anyway, so that's one of the biggest things. You want to make sure that your documents are done the way that that they're signing, the way they're supposed to sign initial, and the way they're supposed to sign initial, and you are signing your documents. Y'all know you got to sign your name the way it is on your stamp. Okay. Now they put my full name. I don't sign my name, my normal signature. I do not spell out my full name, but that has not now become my signature. Okay, nowadays I have to, when I go to sign documents, just personal documents, I have to stop and think, because I've signed my full name so much doing this business. When I go to sign my name just in normal life, my personal stuff and whatnot, I have to stop and go, okay, you know. And there'll be several times I done did it while, like I do it on loan documents, and I had to line through it, initial it, and then I sign it. Or I just sign it twice. I just sign it twice. But yeah, because that's however your name is on that stamp, that's the way you are supposed to sign your name, okay, and whatnot. So you need to make sure that the notary area is that you did everything that you're supposed to do there, putting the dates there, their names there, your commission expiration date, whatever they require you. Okay, now I know little people down in Florida, when I get documents from them, they got this thing now, where you got to mark. I'm not going to say now, but it's just what they do. Their documents come where you have to mark that this is a face-to-face and not a electronic notarization. Okay, so you get documents out of Florida or any of those little states that do wrong and whatnot, they're probably going to have that on there. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Is anybody saying anything? No. Okay, so anywho, so you just really have to make sure that's your primary job, is executing those documents. So you need to know the documents. You really need to know those documents. So I always tell you guys to head over to the YouTube channel and spend time over there with that gentleman on Notary Stars. He is just a gem to this industry. And so please go over there. You can head over there right after I finish. Okay. Okay. And the beauty of YouTube University is they're open 24 hours. And they're all the courses over there, they are self-paced. And so you can go over there whenever you have any free time. And, if you run out of free time, you can just stop it and you can pick it up whenever you have time again and whatnot. And remember what I told you, you can skip over stuff and whatnot. I haven't figured out how to put in time stamps. I'm going to have to go over there and I'm going to have to go over to YouTube University and take a time stamp YouTube class so I can get timestamps on on all my videos. So anyway, maybe. Okay, so anywho, that's what I tell you guys to do, because that's your primary job. You gotta know those documents. You have to know the documents enough to tell them what this document is and what it's saying. Little summarization, okay, and whatnot, what it's saying, okay, and whatnot, what they put their signature on, and stuff. You also have to know the documents enough that if they ask you, okay, take for instance the notice to write to cancel document, they'll probably ask you now, okay, what's the deadline for the notice to write to cancel? I know it's so many days and whatnot. You can go over to that document and you can show them. Okay, yeah, it's effective today. It's a 3-day thing, y'all. But, it's funny how it calculates. I think it calculates Monday through Saturday, skip Sundays, because Sunday's not a business day, and skip holidays. Okay, that type of stuff. But they already have it calculated on the form. So just know that it's there. You will probably get them asking, okay, I want to see how much money. I'm supposed to be getting X amount of money. I want to make sure that it's the same as what they told me prior to you getting here. You need to know where to find that information. Okay, and if okay, so I'm getting this money, so when are they going to send it to me? You need to know where to find that information. Okay, so I'm refinancing. Can you tell me how much I am refinancing my house for? Okay, and you need to know where to find that information. Now they told me that I will be able to get my money that I'm making off of this. Whatever I have coming to me. What they call that? Oh goodness. My anyway, I can't even think of the terminology right now. But the money that I have coming back to me, they told me that I would be able to set up direct deposit. Do you know if you have that document? And what about automated monthly payments? Do I set that up with you, or how do I do? Y'all got to know. Okay, so head over there and hang out with him, because he got it going on over there, and it's free training. It's free training. I got a video on that, and I also show you on the replay of the lives. Okay, we go over there, and I show you all the stuff and whatnot. The little video that I put out today has, the little lady is telling you the same thing I'm telling you right now. This is your job. You need to know these documents. So when she said that, I paused it and I pulled up my laptop, and there again, giving Notary Star some free advertisement. Okay, showing y'all, hey, Notary Stars is where you need to go. Okay, and whatnot. You got to go through. You're gonna have to pay for your certification course, but y'all, I wouldn't pay for any other training because this guy is giving you free training. Now he's got some paid training. Like I got the email today about a boot camp that he's got going on. Now that you have to pay for, but what you really need to know is free right over there on YouTube. The name of his channel is Notary Stars, Stars. Okay? You're welcome. Okay. All right, let's see. Ain't nobody. Yes, STAR. See, I know what y'all gonna ask me. So there you go. Yes, STARS. Yes. What's the name again? Yes, Notary Stars. Yes. So you are so welcome. Yeah, so those are really the highlights of, the important things that I like to share. But like I said, I do a whole lot more. I got 5 minutes, y'all. I'm looking at it. I got my Mature 55. I got a timer on y'all now. Question and answer only go for an hour, okay? And if you guys don't come with questions, we're going to take it down to 30 minutes, okay? Because at this point, I want to pop on at least once a day for all the new people that's coming on following me to get questions answered. But what I try to do on my little leaflet here that I advertise, I try to let you guys know that you can go to my YouTube channel to watch the replays of the live. You can watch them at your convenience. So, and I think a lot of people are picking that up, and they're going over there doing that. But y'all, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and whatnot, and hit the notification button so you'll know when I put new stuff over there. Okay? So, that's all I got. Y'all don't have anything else. So, unless y'all was waiting on me to stop talking, I'm done. I'm done. The screen is not frozen. I'm just waiting to see if anybody's going to throw a question down here. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Because I think I said everything. One of the things that I covered this morning, I think I also put out a video. Let's see. I think I can't remember when the lady went out, or maybe she haven't even went out. Cause y'all, I was busy this weekend doing TikToks, and so I got a bunch of them lined up already in draft form. All I got to do is just shoot and spit them out there. I try to put out at least 2 a day, and whatnot. So anyway, but I believe I put out the one about the this is what came out of this morning's live, because it was just on my mind, because I think I put that video out. But the gentleman, he was talking about having a virtual address, okay? And I've decided to do that. And the reason why I decided to do it is because I keep having to adjust myself in this chair. The reason why I decided to do it is because, like I said, I'm always on TikTok looking for content for you guys and whatnot. And so the guy that I do edit about the virtual address and post office boxes, which absolutely not. You can't do post office box here. It's not the thing to do, okay, and whatnot. So it's best to get you a virtual address. He had another video talking about the same topic, but that particular one, he did not have his duet on. And so I done gotten in trouble. I have already gotten in trouble early on this little TikTok with duetting people, downloading videos and duetting with them when they didn't have their duet on. So I'm not getting into any more trouble. Okay, so I was like, I wanted to say, how will he know? Then the reason why I was so tempted to do it is because in that particular one, he tells you the why behind it. He said, when you do register your business through the state, and you get your LLC, all that information is public. So if you don't want anyone to know your address, which I don't want anybody to know my address, my home address, then it's best for you to have a virtual address, okay? And he said that the main thing is that you really want to keep your business and your personal separate. Now, I knew that regarding my checking account, my bank account. I have a business account and I have a personal account. Okay, so I didn't know that in the beginning when I first got started, but I did learn it pretty quickly. Okay, and I went ahead and I did what I needed to do. So, anywho, you're ever learning. You're ever learning. So, anyway, so he was talking about that, how you need to keep it separate, including your address. He said, yeah, it just looked better when you get to trying to get, see, y'all, we done ran out of time, but y'all know I'm going to keep talking. So anyway, he said it just looked better when you go to try to get like business credit. Okay. God gave me favor when I had to get this little printer that I'm leasing. The guy, he told me, he said, now normally, Miss Henderson, we don't do this and whatnot. You don't have any kind of business credit or whatever. And I'm looking at him like, what do you mean? And stuff. But he said, but we're going to do it for you. I'm going to give you a try and whatnot. And of course, we're going to be reporting to the, business credit. Who knew that there was a business credit bureau? Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. So anyway, God gave me favor with him. He said, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. and whatnot. So yeah. So anyway, but he said it just looked better. And me listening to him, I said, you know what? I think I'm going to do it. Now, what I'm going to have to do is file some kind of amendment and whatnot to get my address changed down there downtown and whatnot, because I don't like my home address being out there. I really don't. So I just, yeah. And, with me having the two business, I'm getting ready to close down one. So that's going to take care of that. But this one is going to remain. So, yeah, I want to have I'm going to get a virtual address. And I had some free time today after I realized it was a holiday. So I went down to check out the little place that I found. It's not too far from my home. And y'all, they got a receptionist and whatnot. And you can rent the conference room. I'm running around here meeting little people here, there, and everywhere. I can now just, when, I get over there, I can just send them, hey, this is my office over here. I'll be there in 5. Okay, as soon as I turn off Law and Order, put my hat on and my shoes on, I'm gonna head that way. Head that way and whatnot. So then they have, of course, you can utilize their printer for making copies and whatnot. And she said, yeah, if you get an actual office there, you can even utilize I think you can utilize the phone number irregardless. But if you have your own office number, you can route it to them, and, a live person will be answering the phone for you and taking messages or forwarding it to you or whatever. I don't know, guys. But it just seemed really, really nice. So anyway, I am supposed to talk with the little manager guy, the little owner of that business, and see what we can come up with, to fit my needs and stuff. So anywho, all right, y'all. Y'all heard the timer. It has gone off. So that means it's time to say goodbye. I'm so glad we had this time together. Y'all remember Carol Burnett? I love her. Anyway, so thank you so very much, each and every one of you, for hanging out with me for this hour and however many minutes, because we went over and whatnot. However many minutes, thank you so very much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to hit the follow button so all my videos will populate over to your follow page. Thank you for loving all my videos and for sharing them. Thank you for heading over to the YouTube channel, subscribing, and hitting that notification button. Thank you so much for all your support. And I hope that I have, been a blessing to y'all. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. All right. See you hopefully tomorrow. I know I have a closing tomorrow. It's in the evening time. It's in the evening time. So I'll probably pop on at some point in time tomorrow during the daytime and whatnot. But I will see you guys in the next live or the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.